Hi guys. Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing very well. As you can see, I'm in a different spot. I'm not in my room today. I decided to go out for a nature walk. I hesitated in doing so, but I'm really glad I forced myself to go out because, let me tell you, the weather is beautiful today. I probably didn't need my coat, but it's very light, so I'm not sweating too much. But the weather is insane. By the way, let me just show you. To the right of me, do you see that beautiful willow? Let's just look at her, because look how pretty she is. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my god, I love it so much. I just wanted to say thank you to I wanted to say welcome actually to the new people who joined my channel. Welcome, welcome. Like I said at the end of my last vlog, I'm a calm, slow living, cozy vibes type of person, and that's my vibe, right? So I established this channel to hope that people who come to my channel can feel very comforted and, feel a bit of joy when they come and watch me. But as you can see, I'm still new to it. So like right now, as I'm talking in public, I'm like looking over my shoulders to see if anybody's coming. But today's a glorious day. I'm feeling in a great mood, getting my vitamin D. I just came back from the doctor's. I had an appointment with my gynecologist. I don't know if I'll get into the details right now, but I'll quickly just share that I am taking some birth control pills for the next 3 months. She said that it'll help because I've been having excessive bleeding. Basically, it's been over 30 days and I'm still on my period. So, which is why I went to the gynecologist in the first place. So she'll be helping me kind of stop the bleeding, understanding why it's happening. I'll get into the details later, but for now, let's continue on with this lovely walk. I love how despite all the construction noise in the background, the ducks are just thriving. Look at that. I ended up moving because the sun was too hot in the spot I picked, so I ended up coming to this more secluded area with the shade. Today, the weather is beautiful. I'm so happy. So the weather's kind of been kind of weird in the sense that it'd be raining one day and then sometimes just overcast all day. And then some days it's cold in the morning, but very warm in the afternoon. So like if you go out in the morning, you gotta be prepared to take off your jacket and carry it around for the rest of the day. I went to the doctor's appointment, right? And so I thought afterwards, might as well go for a walk. And so I thought, might as well also go down into the ravine by my home. And it connects to this very large park in the city that I live in. And so kind of like have ravines that are off path that connect to other neighborhoods, but they all lead to like this park, and then from here it leads to another park down ahead, and it's kind of interesting. Basically all the ravines in the city are kind of intertwined, but I was loving this walk. I wish you could hear, I don't know if my mic's picking it up, but there's so many birds. Like so many birds around, and it's just making me so happy. I don't know if you can hear, I think there's also a woodpecker. I can hear a woodpecker in the distance, and I think it's like making a hole in the tree, but there's so many sounds of birds. It's just so lovely. I'm so happy I came outside. But yeah, don't mind me if you keep seeing me fixing my hair. I was wearing a hat because the sun was quite intense, so my hair became flat, and it's like, I don't know what to do with it right now, but yeah. I just came back from my doctor's appointment, and the reason why I had to go see a gynecologist is because my period started a month ago. And I've been having quite strange periods for basically the last 10 months. I've been very consistent when I've had my menstrual cycles. If I was late, it was always 2 to 3 days late, Almost a year ago, I had a period where I missed it the whole month, which was obviously not the norm for me. And so I was like, that's strange, but it came eventually. And so I was like, okay, that's perfect. And ever since then, I've kind of had strange periods where it's like, it arrives really late, and it kind of gave me stress because I didn't know when it would come. So it would throw me off like scheduling and planning when it comes to like my day to day. And so this last period, right after Ramadan, it just started and didn't go away. And I said, yeah, this is definitely not normal. I have had a history where I've had polyps, and I have had ultrasound for it, but the doctor always reassured me like, oh, it's normal, they'll go away. And I always believed them. But then this time I was like, no, the polyps must be doing something. Obviously, I went to my doctor's appointment, and my doctor told me about the endometrial polyp. So these are polyps that some people get. It can cause infertility, from what I read up on. Let me quickly just go onto my Google. My doctor said that it's not a cause of concern because the polyp that I have is very small. So they are common benign growths that form from an overgrowth of cells in the uterine lining, essentially. And they're triggered by high estrogen levels. So I think my polyps might be caused by my weight. That would make the most sense to me because I don't think bad of myself, but I am overweight. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's if that is the reason. And so endometrial polyps are usually caused by high blood pressure. She checked my blood pressure, it's fine. Obesity, and then obviously taking this medication for breast cancer, which I'm not taking any medications. And so what it causes is irregular menstrual bleeding, heavy menstrual flow, and postmenopausal bleeding, and also infertility. She said there's no reason for it to be a concern because the polyp is very small. She said I could do the biopsy for you, but it'd be very uncomfortable. She would have to go looking for it. And so she decided to give me birth control pills that will help me for like 3 months. And then we'll do an ultrasound in 3 months to see how it is and if it's gone and if it's there, if it's shrunk. But however it goes, from then they'll decide whether we'll do a biopsy. So we'll see, because sometimes it does lead to uterine cancer. I don't think that's what I have, but better safe than sorry. The biopsy will be uncomfortable, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's kind of where my headspace has been at. I've been kind of all over the place, I've been feeling moody too because honestly, I'm constantly bleeding. But I am, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm kind of getting answers now and I feel really good about it. So yeah, that's kind of like a health update that I've had. And yeah, I wanted to just sit down and have a chat with you, just in case you might have noticed me on camera not smiling as much. I'm a very smiley person. Like, don't get me wrong, I do have my resting face where it's like very serious, deadpanned, but for the most part I am a smiley person, especially when I interact with other humans. But it's kind of hard to be smiling so much on camera because I'm always by myself, right? But yeah, essentially I'm rambling. I am feeling really great. I have some answers. I'm gonna go get my prescription. I think I can go to any drugstore really. I have the prescription on me. So right now I'm planning to go to the local grocery store near my home. It's also near this area too, but I do have to walk there because like I said, I'm in the park. I don't have a car. I decided to walk on foot from my house into the ravine and into this park, and now I'm gonna find my way to the grocery store. It shouldn't be too difficult. I can kind of trace back where I've been, and basically there should be like a path. It's really hard because it's all uphill, because basically the ravine is downhill. So I'll have to find my way back up somehow. I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. I just feel so good. And you know what's crazy? There's not too many people here. Although I did force myself to come all the way to the back of the park to talk to you guys, there's really not that many people here today. It's few and far between. This place in the middle of summertime is packed with people, barbecues, birthday parties, you name it, it's happening here. And so I don't come as often because of that, because it's very loud. People are playing music. Not that, like, obviously, everybody have their fun, like let them do that. But I guess this time of year it's different. It's very different. I think I'm going to convince my sisters to come down with me next time, because what is the harm? It's so fun. And you're literally surrounded by nature so much. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have been walking more. Essentially, my whole goal was not really to even go for a walk in the woods. It was to actually go to the grocery store to pick up some groceries. And I was like, since I'm doing it, I might as well just take a major detour and go through the forest and obviously go through the walking paths and just kind of circle around and head back into the grocery store area. If anybody's looking to get any type of exercise in and you're kind of like a bit scared, like I am, to get into the heavy intense workouts, do some walking. Walking is very fun, like especially if you can walk in any form of nature or in anywhere where you got trees and you hear the birds singing, it is literally the most healing thing you could do. I don't really like going on the treadmill because, yeah, you can put on a TV show or go on your iPad and watch something while you're exercising, but it gets boring after a while. I always have to look for something to watch. I don't really enjoy it as much, and I don't end up staying on the treadmill for long. Like, usually when I go on the treadmill, my goal is 30 to an hour. An hour is probably the one I want to do the most almost every day, but I've realized I'm the kind of person who needs a bit of stimulation, so going outside for walks is actually doing me much better. Like, I'll actually go beyond an hour and I'll walk 2 hours. It is the best course. If I'm going to get any exercise, it is walking in nature. That is something I've learned about myself, and I'm really happy I learned. Who knows, maybe some of you might also be, maybe you guys are already walking in nature and into the forest and, have your little hiking paths and you're like, been there, done that. Good for you. I'm now coming to the conclusion that that is what will get me. That will get me exercising, walking in nature, and also walking for a very long time. And it's, like I said, it's not intense on your body. So what I do is I don't even time my walks. Maybe I'll like glance at the time, like when I start, but then I'll just keep going and going as long as my body will let me. And then once I feel like, okay, I'm getting too tired, then I'll take a break or I'll continue walking. One thing to note is that I do take breaks. I don't like continue to walk for as long as possible, unless obviously there's no place to take a break. It is what it is. But like this part here, I think I was walking for over an hour, and then I decided to, at first I was going to go straight to the grocery store, but I was like, why don't I have a nice little break? I've walked quite a bit, got my little steps in, and I'm taking a break here, talking to you guys. But yeah, I'm going to stop chatting here because I can see that I've been chatting for 17 minutes. Like I said, welcome to everyone who's joined my channel. There have been quite a few of you. Actually, I will say it doubled in subscribers than what I saw last time. I think I had 25 subscribers before posting my last video, and now I have 52. So welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, I hope you can all enjoy spending time with me. I hope I can leave you guys with feeling comforted in some type of way, or feeling at peace. That is the goal for my channel. That's what you're looking for. I hope you can enjoy yourself while you're here. But I will say, I was very surprised when I saw the views. I was like, ooh, I didn't think it would get that many views. I just a look behind the scene type of situation. I went to bed and I think the views were at 15, 20-ish. And I said, oh yeah, it's my typical. I was like, that's good. I'm doing pretty good. Like, I like it when I see consistency, It just reassures me that like, oh, I'm not doing that bad on YouTube. And then I went to bed. And when I woke up to 600 views. I was like, what the heck? What's going on all of a sudden? I guess my thumbnail was really good and I'm really happy about that. I was like, when I put it together, I was giggling a bit because I've never like put myself or posed like that for the camera. And so when I did it, I was like, oh, this is a little weird. Should I just not? But I kept myself in, and I'm really glad that it kind of like guided people here. Like I said, I was very surprised to see, and I hope you guys do enjoy my content. Anyways, let's get going to the grocery store. That was the hardest thing I've done in a long time. Going up that, I think that was the steepest hill I climbed in a very, very long time. I had to take a couple of breaks. I am pooped out. But this is so cute. I'm going to show you the fence. There's so many nuts for the birds and chipmunks and squirrels. Look. They just keep popping up out of nowhere. They're waiting for me to leave so that they can grab more food. It's so cute. They just keep popping up. Birds, chipmunks, squirrels. I can hear them, but I can't see them. They're waiting for me to leave, so I'll get out of their way right now. Made Made it out. Yay. Time to go to the grocery store and head home. I'm excited for today's shower. It's gonna be so refreshing. Hi guys, it's been a couple of days since I last picked up the camera, and me and my sisters are planning to go onto an outing to a local warehouse that distributes a lot of luxury products, skincare, I don't know, purses, items, perfumes. What else? The main one is the perfumes. They go for really cheap, and like they're like luxury perfumes too there as well. They sell deodorant, shampoos, anything you name it, they have it. So we're planning on going there. I'm gonna peruse and see if I want anything, but most likely I probably won't pick up anything, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, boo boo. Yeah? You happy? Really?